season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. And they stop him at the 11, not in good field position to start the drive. So Oregon's offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. Off the 53-yard miss, the offense sets up at the 36 to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush. but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And tackled there by the defense. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Great move there. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the right here. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. 2nd down after that previous play. The pass rush close. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage C makes the touch, so no return on the play. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A quick juke. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The backs come to the line in the hurry up. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, so to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, You're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
First down, looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. And now the defense able to bring him down. Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind it. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after the completion. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Wolverines! PAT makes the score 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll stop him on a small gain here, tried to run for it on 3rd and long, and came up well short. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this front coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. 2nd and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Wolverines. It was a foot race and he won it. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills.
And is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Moves the ball up to the 30. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who has it better than you? Nobody. Not after that first half in Ann Arbor.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. That's reeled in. It's Stewart.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit just before the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become...
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Field goal try.
No good.
Good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be pressure coming, and they've got him again.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner is brought down. Offense comes out to start this drive. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Makes a quick catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. Tough running there. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his man, has the first down. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Pass caught, 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been in a...
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. A little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The completion makes it 2nd down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is in bounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring it down. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down but missed it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's McClellan. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a...
And the sophomore making an impact play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking.
No shot to bring him down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?